thing is with Loaf in particular is that Loaf is, you know, is a stereotypical thing to say. It's a bit of a cliche, but he is somebody that really likes to run with his momentum. When he is feeling hot, he plays absolutely incredibly. And we did see at the start of that game when the down air did take the stock fairly early, so Loaf had to keep playing from behind. If Loaf can somehow get that lead right at the start and then run with that momentum, I think we could definitely see a changing of the tides right now. We are running it back to Stadium 2. What do you think of this pick?
I can't lie, obviously, I don't know too much about this matchup, but judging by the pace of the last game, I do think Loaf had an easy time when he was able to find those ins with a banana and play a bit more patient. But obviously on a stage on PS2, it is big, but I don't know, maybe Town or perhaps even Kalos could have been a better shout in this particular matchup, unless double Randos, we don't know.
Yeah, no, for sure. And oh my goodness, you can see that there once again, and just using the lingering hit of Nair to try and get the Gimp with the barrel. Derpa did a really good job at holding his jump there, but is still in disadvantage. The attempt with the down smash, and Derpa with all the stage control, complete reversal of what was happening just merely a few seconds ago.
Insane. Derpa absolutely has some of the cleanest moves I've seen with Diddy, like in our entire region, frankly, because that character is incredibly hard to pilot, and seeing somebody be able to just like get those confirms down, like get those ledge cancels on the platforms as well, is truly insane.
Getting that 2-frame there with the forward tilt, the banana on the platform, but Derpa maybe a little bit of sleep at the wheel there, just a little hop into the disable, and Loaf has got that lead, so crucial for only any kind of matchup, but for Loaf as a player. And we're going to see if he can run with it continuing forward.
You can't be sleeping on your opponents, especially in the loser side. We'll see if Derpa has what it takes to potentially take the stock and even it up. But right now, it's not looking too great. Loaf's advantage, getting 43 off a single opening, 48.
Crucial tech there from Derpa, and the back air isn't quite going to seal the stock yet. Getting hit by the banana, just getting it off stage, and now Derpa does not have enough time to get those banana ledge traps going. We can see 145%. Mewtwo can live for a long time, except when you get hit by those up smashes, catching a landing there, and only 60% on Derpa so far. That is one Diddy conversion away.
Absolutely, though, however, as we know, Mewtwo's kill percent is kind of ridiculous, and so now we're seeing potentially Derpa kill percent right now. All it will take would be like a side B fair or potentially a footstool disable or anything of the sort, and Derpa will be taken to last stock. But right now he seems to be holding his own, slowing down the game, making sure he doesn't leave any glaring openings in his neutral, and I gotta respect that.
Yeah, I think Derpa there, not quite having the banana, but they're managing to get it back then. Again, we've got just Derpa at these mid percents, tends to elect off the banana, you know, who do the throws to get stage control so he can get banana out again. He knows that condition that he needs to rack up that damage, and is just going for the best thing. Even if it isn't necessarily the most optimal thing to go for, it's so good just to ensure that you've got the greatest advantage in neutral.
Absolutely. So would you reckon it's more of a conditioning tool, perhaps, than like an outright combo tool, or do you think it's a mix of both?
I think it's generally a mix of both. I do think that Derpa maybe wants to just ensure, if he's not quite confident in, say, like these long strings, or he can't get those long strings, sometimes electing for stage control is a little bit better in that scenario. But Derpa trying to get the ledge trump, but actually gets the hop and the shadow ball, a very fragile lead for Loaf right now.
Ledge trumps are a fantastic mix-up, but you have to be on point with them, otherwise you lose your legend ball, and then from there it's just almost a guaranteed death to your opponents playing on point.
Yeah, and Derpa doing such a good job at just hunting down Loaf, trying to get back in from the side of the stage, trying to catch the roll in there with the up smash, and now Loaf has got all of the stage control just about living there. No rage on Derpa. It means that there's still a second chance at life, unless that forward tilt connects, of course.
Absolutely. Now, potentially a last stock situation. We'll see if either player can close it. But right now, as we know, Loaf already has an incredible advantage state, and Derpa needs that banana to get that opening. So if Loaf rules him out and stops him from potentially grabbing that projectile, we could be seeing a pretty strong game, potentially in favor of Loaf.
Yeah, and we are seeing Loaf already making that adaptation. You can see right now, Derpa is really struggling to get the banana out and getting it on stage in neutral right now. Loaf, for the most part, is running in whenever the banana is going to be thrown and is closing that gap, making it a lot harder for Derpa to get that banana safely.
Absolutely, but well, if you're whipping an F-tilt, we're going to be taking a lot of damage from Diddy, and now Derpa, with the room to get a banana for a ledge trap, we'll see what he can do. It was a nice catch from Loaf. Does see a reversal.
Yeah,
oh, wait.
Yeah, trying to get that neutral air to get something started, and the dash attack here. Mewtwo has got the speed to catch up, but doesn't quite get the punish. Recatches the banana, and Derpa just keeping this momentum flowing right now. Oh, and the banana saving from a big punish!
That is a big momentum interrupter, but we'll see if Loaf has what it takes to potentially reset neutral. The Himalayan DI going to come in clutch there, but he needs to get back on stage. He needs to reassert stage control, otherwise it's going to be a horrendous position, and just like that, you're dead. See ya.
Yeah, so difficult, and Mewtwo's big body really coming at a detriment there. The fact that Monkey Flip can just hit, you know, even off a short hop, he can still hit Mewtwo there. It's so difficult for Loaf getting out of the corner, and he'd been caught by that more than once in the set as well. It's so hard for Loaf to get back into center stage. One thing we're not really seeing all that often is the teleport into center stage, and that is something that his counterpart Regis does like to do a lot. He likes to teleport into center stage, particularly with those characters that like to set up those ledge traps there, particularly with projectiles. It just avoids it completely, and I wonder if it's something that Loaf would be able to do in those game 3s just to avoid the banana traps that
potentially might be a viable option. However, as we know, banana throw is quite the lagless borderline lagless option. So if Derpa tosses it out and gets catches like one of those teleports to center stage, we could be seeing a kill quite early. So I don't think Loaf will risk that inherently, but there is a chance as a mix-up. We'll see.
Yeah, we can see Loaf just getting caught holding shield on the platform, but is getting something started here. A juicy little 50% string, and is keeping it going, catching that jump from the ledge with the forward air and the holding of jab.
Oh, the whip grab.
These hurt boxes and ultimate, they're so strange, Gaia. They're so odd.
Frankly, I could not imagine making a big body character like that, because you whip one move and your opponent kind of awkwardly shifts, and it's shambolic. It's shambolic. That's all I can say. But still, returning to neutral, we have Loaf with quite a strong lead. As we know, again, that advantage stayed huge in his favor. Derpa's is also quite insane, but Loaf just knows how to wall most of it out, because Derpa kind of, again, needs that banana to find those openings and to get most of his damage in.
Yeah, we can see just the dash attack there, catching Derpa from grabbing the banana and the neutral air once again. Derpa doing a really good job and going for high this time, going for that high recovery just to make sure that he avoids that neutral air that would have most certainly steal the sock after intercepting with those barrels and catching him sleeping on the ledge a little bit there, but managing to live.
Gonna scout out jump just there. That's the thing, banana is such an insane conditioning tool, and in the vacuum of Diddy's get when you include, well, stalling, I suppose. Okay, you can't. You were getting somewhere, but you gotta bring it at some point. You're smoothing, but
you can see the cheeky grin on Derpa's face as he was going for that as well. He knew he was going for something spicy. Didn't quite manage to get to the recovery, but still, the message that it sends and the confidence that it shows that Derpa has, it's going to be so good. And it may probably end up getting into Loaf's head a little bit here. But we can see Loaf with a very slight lead, keeping all of this stage control. The monkey flip getting caught by the up tilt, trying to get the disable, but it not quite being in range.
Momentum potentially overloading Derpa here as he stands at a pretty strong deficit. We'll see what he can do, but he needs a banana to get it started, and right now, Loaf kind of knows how to play around that.
We can see Loaf just making sure he keeps that center stage, managing to avoid the monkey flip there, but that up smash is definitely not what Loaf wanted, and a forward smash not quite going to kill yet, but again, Derpa's now got all of this stage control. Again, we're seeing it there at those mid to high percents where he can't get that kill and he can't get this mix-up. Just electing to go for that stage control, and another banana conversion whip there from Loaf.
Seeing a lot of spaghetti from both sides here, I can't lie. Both players must be quite frustrated, but what matters not is how much you fumble, but how much you seal it. So we'll see that's what it takes to take the stock and potentially put the momentum back in their favor.
Yeah, Derpa trying to read an air dodge there, manages to get it, but doesn't quite pull the trigger on the option. And we can see, once again, just throwing him off stage, getting a ledge trap, set up, neutral air, but no punish there from Derpa.
Get up attack, not the best option, but enough to get a bit of cheeky damage on Derpa, and potentially, yep, that's going to be an up throw, and as we know, Loaf has those 40%, 50% combos. If he lands one of those, never mind, you're out of here.
Yeah, I was going to say, Loaf evening it, getting even straight back up on Derpa, catching these short hops in neutral and just going for that up smash to catch it just instead. And we are right back where we started. Derpa trying to get a bit more of an extended combo going along. Loaf managing to roll on out of there. But this is where things get really difficult here. You've got to be so careful against Diddy Kong. You let one moment slip and you can take 50, 60%. The character is ridiculous in that regard.
Absolutely. Those scramble situations alongside his conditioning tools with, again, Banana and Monkey Flip, making one of the strongest characters in Ultimate Spender right now. Obviously, we have a lot of representation for the character in top level. We have Tweak, we have players like Player 1, or I believe Player 4, one of the players. Either way, the character has a lot of meta representation, and I'm not surprised that character is doing bits.
Yeah, but we can just see right now, very, very even game so far, and the up smash, finally a very good punish there. We had seen Loaf with punishes time and time and time again, but managing to clutch that perfect moment right when he needed it to get the game on the board.
Absolutely. Sometimes Hail Marys aren't always a bad option, but if you're playing Diddy and Rocket Barrels being such a laggy option, it's not always the best. You got to rein it in, you got to play a bit more slow, and perhaps Derpa's going for a crazy read, but he has another game to work with, so we'll see if he can see it.
And you see both of these players locking in their characters. Both of these players having fairly deep pockets when it comes to secondaries. However, both of them very much having faith in the Diddy Kong and the Mewtwo, respectively, for Derpa and Loaf. And we are once again running it back to Stadium 2. I think, given that both of these players enjoy having that momentum, enjoy getting right back into the game, I feel like the fact that they're skipping stage bans is quite unsurprising. They just know, PS2, neutral enough for me, let's go, let's get it.
Absolutely, just fundamentals only.
But we can see Derpa just doing what he does best. A really aggressive neutral getting punished by a banana to forward smash, and feels like Loaf has been stuck on this right-hand side of the ledge for an awfully long time, Gaia.
His advantage is absolutely ludicrous. His ledge traffic and his advantage all on point. And Loaf now needs to find a way to get back in. Hasn't gone for the teleport to center stage just yet. The mix that you were mentioning earlier potentially might actually be quite handy here, because as we know, Derpa is now just hanging by ledge, waiting for that incorrect option, waiting for the get up attack, potentially the neutral get up, and Loaf is now kind of stuck in the corner.
We can see Derpa trying to get a monkey flip going, but doesn't quite manage to get it, and the trade there! What a beautiful, beautiful sequence. What started off as a horrendous lead in the favor of Derpa have now just turned into perfectly even stocks from realistically one advantage string from Loaf. Like you've said before, Loaf's advantage is insane.
Absolutely. Puck, definitely one of the best with Mewtwo I've seen, frankly, in the entirety of Ultimate's meta. And now we're seeing Derpa potentially just trying to fish for an opening, maybe use the banana, get a cheeky opening, but right now Loaf, again, just using those nairs, using those fairs, and those fairs to wall him out. But Derpa, when he's in those ledge trap situations, you know he's cooking. You know he has the banana on the platform, he's scouting out your jump, he's scouting out your rolls. You are probably dead.
And I was going to say, once again, it's a tale as old as time, the exact same as we saw in the stock one, where it just feels like Loaf is being trapped at the ledge time and time again. Derpa has really tightened up these banana traps on the ledge and is really making Loaf take a lot of percent before he can even get a chance to play the game again.
Absolutely. If you're Loaf, you are just praying to not even interact with the ledge. You want that stage control, because otherwise you're just going to get ledge trapped hard. Derpa, definitely one of the better ledge trappers with Diddy I've seen.
Yeah, it's really odd. It just feels like Derpa just tightened up the screws just a little bit. Like his conversions, he's getting a little bit more damage. His ledge traps are getting a little bit longer. His conversions are just getting a little bit cleaner. It's not like there's been a really, really strong adaptation from Derpa, but it just feels like he's just tightened the screws a little bit.
Absolutely. All it takes are those small optimizations. I mean, we saw that last game went to last hit. And so when you're in those kinds of situations, you need to make those small adjustments. And frankly, that's what seals you a set. And right now, I mean, he has a very, very strong lead.
Managing to catch the landing there with the dash attack. Loaf is not out of this by any means. And yeah, trying to get another barrel going, but unfortunately being net in the face with a Shadow Ball, and only 57-84%. That started as a bit of a lead, and now it is very, very much extended in the favor of Derpa. And once again, we are stuck at the ledge, guy. We are stuck at the ledge.
Time and time again. This is, quite frankly, in this entire set where most of the stocks have gone, Loaf has been stuck by ledge, and Derpa has been scouting out every option, whether it be with banana, with monkey flip, with fair. And so when Loaf is putting himself in the corner like this, it just makes it a very, very rough situation for it. And now here we are by ledge. Lost the tail. Oh, fair. Yeah, see ya. Just like that. Oh!
Just about living 143%. This is going to be a tall order, and if you're being met with by that back air, your fate is sealed. 3-1 to Derpa. An incredibly good showing there from Loaf, but again, Derpa tightened up the screws when he needed to.
Again, yeah, fantastic.